Alright, so what I'm doing here tonight is removing a stock Dell power supply from a Dell XPS 710. I've already taken off the side panel, as you can see, and unscrewed the 4 main screws from the power supply, just from the exterior. Take the camera off here to show you exactly what I'm talking about. These power supplies will not come out just by removing the screws. You can't just pull them right out of there. They're big, and because these cases are so filled out, you know, for extra hard drives and everything else that you can put in here. You've got to pull out some of these cages, some of these hard drive cages. So what I did is I removed the 2 screws that are in here. You can see the 2 holes right there where that red light's flashing, and right there. And once you pull those out, there's sort of like some little clips. They're like some little clips, and there's 4 of them. You just got to kind of line it up, kind of fiddle around with it until you can get it to pull out of where it's seated at. But once you get it, put this back. It'll come out. And like I said, there's just a couple of typical computer screws that you deal with. 2 of those, and they're in those 2 holes. You just unscrew those, and like I said, get these 4 little clips to to line up properly, just right, and it'll come out. It'll come right out of there. Takes a little finagling, but you'll get it. Alright, so there's the power supply. And I've already pre-unhooked and unhooked everything for the most part, but still a bunch of shit that needs to be unhooked. Motherboard, 24 pin. Fucking peripherals out of here. This is the 20 pin, I believe. has. That was kind of interesting. I should have probably shown that. There's a bit of a lip on the CPU fan housing that my whoever built this, at Dell, ran the one of these one of my PCI Express 6-pin power cords under it, so I kind of had to mess with it. I wasn't gonna go to all the trouble of taking off the heatsink housing and everything, so that would have taken forever. So I just carefully flattened the wires as best I could, and by squeezing them, pushing them down against the back of the case, and just sliding it under. See if I can. Here we go. Sliding it under the little fin that I'm talking about. I don't know if you can. That's the fin right there. And it's just, there's a tiny gap beneath. And there's two of them. And that bottom one was where it was pinned underneath. They probably just pinned it there to keep the cable out of the way of the fan, so it's not blocking it, Alright, so that's pretty much free. There's two cables that are running down the back side that I'm gonna have to free up, but that's how you get the power supply out.